Hi there, this is Robin Phillips with the Robin Group at eXp Realty here in Charleston, South Carolina. David and I recently went to the residential market update for 2018 and listened to Dr. Joseph von Nessen. He is a research economist at the University of South Carolina, and he presents for the last couple of years for the Charleston Trident Association of Realtors to give us an idea of what has happened in 2018 and what we can expect in 2019. Now, he goes over both the economy and the real estate market, so I'm going to share both of those with you to give you an idea of, as agents, what we should know about the market for next year. So basically, the US and South Carolina economies are really strong overall. The tax breaks that were recently put into effect gave a spending increase to about 80% of Americans, and they're spending that money. Consumer spending is up, GDP growth is up to about 3.4%, which is above average. The question is, will this continue? And there is some uncertainty in the market right now. Right now we have tariff and trade deals that we're working on. Right? And we are expecting that they should be negotiated by March the 2nd. So we're all holding our breath waiting for that moment. Increase tariffs really affect the South Carolina market because it means the raw materials for our auto production, those prices go up. The new NAFTA and the USMCA are predicted to be positive for South Carolina. It really does incentivize car companies to manufacture here in the United States versus going to Mexico. Overall, South Carolina is expected to have about a 2% growth. That is both sustainable and good. So we are looking forward to a strong 2019. We are seeing growth in both the leisure and hospitality industries, which is fantastic. A lot of that has to do with a decrease in fuel prices and, of course, once again, the increase in consumer spending. The U.S. government is spending more money this coming year on the military. And again, that's positive for South Carolina because we have a strong military presence here. So what does all this mean for the housing market? This year, 2018, we ended up with a small decrease in the number of homes sold versus 2017. And depending on who you talk to, that may or may not continue. We do know that the diversity of industries we have here in South Carolina means that we are going to continue to have strong economic growth. The unemployment rate is predicted to continue to go down, and it is at some of its lowest levels. And housing prices will continue to increase overall, meaning at all price points. However, most economists that you talk to, the National Association of Realtors, Lawrence Yun, says about 2 to 3% across the entire United States. Here in Charleston, if you guys bought your home in 2012, some of you have seen a 23% increase in your home price, which is truly phenomenal. We're not going to see that anymore. So, however, we're not seeing a crash either, right? 2 to 3%. Lawrence Yun also says that we're going to have about a 1% increase in the volume of sales in 2019. Some economists disagree. Realtor.com is saying that they're going to see a 2.8% decrease in the number of homes sold. We'll see. Affordability overall is a huge problem. It's not only a discussion that we're having here in Charleston, it's one that's being discussed in many cities across the United States. And the increase in interest rates is only going to make that even more complicated for buyers. So what is the bottom line in all of this? Number one, there is no housing crash coming. Great news. Interest rates will continue to increase. We don't know how many times. We don't know what they're going to go to. Depending on what you read, they could be as high as 5.5% by the end of the year. Who knows? Home values will continue to increase, as I said before, between 2 and 3%. The inventory levels, here's the great news, are going to go up. They are predicted to go up between 10 and 15%, according to Yun, which is great. We in Charleston have seen that squeeze on inventory, which has been part of the reason why we've seen such strong increases in home prices. So what does this mean for buyers and sellers? Here's the total bottom line. If you're a seller, price your home realistically. Expect that if it's not selling, that you're going to have to decrease the price or give some kind of incentive. There will be more competition on the market. For buyers, it means you don't have to jump the way you did last year. Take your time, find the house that fits your budget. If you guys would like any more information about your specific neighborhood, your specific price point, because they do vary, right? What applies to all over the United States does not apply to your specific neighborhood. So give me a call, 843-214-8451, or Robin at findyourperfectnest.com. Talk to you soon.